How's it going, everybody? My name's Liam, and I come to you today with some quite interesting news. It seems from a few reputable sources that we may be seeing a PS4.5 in the somewhat near future. From a few reputable sources, it's leaked that there are dev kit versions of a more powerful PS4 out there. So the way we're looking at it currently is that they're aiming for 4K resolution. Whether that's realistic in a £350 console box is, up for debate, because it takes like a rather powerful PC to run games at 4K as it stands now. So realistically, we're not going to get 4K gaming anytime soon on PS4. But what it may mean is that we can watch Netflix in 4K, as Netflix already offers 4K resolution, I think, on their higher packages. And it may also mean that the games run better, but not necessarily at 4K. And I think that's probably what we're going to be looking at here. We're not going to be getting 4K PS4 games, but I think what we're likely to see is the older games may run better, have better performance, may comfortably hit 1080 60, like every single title that we see on the console. And I don't know. I can't see... there's two ways of looking at it, but to me, I don't see this being as a good thing. Because if we get to the point where what Nintendo tried with the new 3DS, and you start releasing games that only run on a more powerful version of the PlayStation hardware, then you're splitting your audience, because not everybody's going to be able to afford to upgrade to a PS4.5, and maybe not everyone wants to. So if you get... It's not to say that this is what they're going to do, but if they decide that they want to only release, say, a new Call of Duty game comes out, and they decide this is too powerful for the standard PS4 hardware, you need to have a PS4.5, that starts introducing a system of have and have-nots. I can't see that working. But if they go about this and say, like, this hardware is more powerful, we can't run games at 4K, but the games will run smoother, you won't get frame drops or any of these issues if you buy a PS4.5, but your old PS4 will still play everything that we release. It's just if you get this better version, it's going to have more storage and games are going to look better. Then I can see its place in the market, because it's the way that PCs have worked for years. As long as you have a relatively decent PC, you can run pretty much anything. But if you have a better PC, those same games will look better and run better. So it doesn't mean you can't play them, it just means you can play them better. Now, we don't have any official confirmation as of yet on what exactly is going on with it, but the chances are it's going to be a announcement for E3, I would imagine. I would imagine that it's going to go hand in hand with the PSVR, that we have a more powerful console that runs the PSVR. Sony have had a terrible habit of announcing new hardware, and usually quite interesting hardware. Just look at the Vita. The Vita is amazing, and I own one and I use it still a lot, but they marketed it wrong. They gave nowhere near enough attention or love to it. They just said, here's a cool shiny thing, play with it. Oh wait, no one's playing with it. Moving on, we'll do another thing. So I think if it all comes down to how they handle the announcement, how they handle the marketing, and how they handle the aftermath of it. If they choose to do it properly and just say that games will run better but aren't exclusive to the new version, then there's a place for it in the market, because not everybody's going to be able to afford one of these, and I'm sure there's plenty of people who don't want it. So we'll see how it goes. But it's been a few reputable sources that have pointed to this being a real thing, and it's sort of come out of GDC from last week. So hopefully within the next few days we'll get some official confirmation from Sony on what's been going on. My name's Lim, just wanted to keep you in the loop as always on what's going on in the industry, and I hope you guys will have an awesome day.